grandmother is speaking out after the death of her 16-month-old granddaughter. The man police say killed the baby is a hunted fugitive. The child's mother also behind bars. News Channel 3's Randy Yohe was in court today with Randy, a family that obviously is in crisis mode.
Oh, geez, yes, Bill. You know, when you combine children having children with suspected drug abuse, bad things can happen. Police have charged 19-year-old Lakin Jobe with child abuse. Her baby died in May from what police say was abusive trauma. But the grandmother that had raised that baby until recently says everything went wrong.
I took care of the baby for 14 and a half months. She had her for a month and a half, and the baby was killed.
Nikki Clement agonizes that her daughter, Lakin Jobe, faces child abuse charges, but she blames the teen mother for toddler Callie Jobe's death. She points to Lakin living in this Ashland HUD-financed home with the baby and boyfriend Orlando, who was not charged with any crime, and his acquaintance, supposed babysitter, convicted drug trafficker, and now fugitive Brian Trinity Brewster, who is charged with manslaughter in little Callie's death.
She has no excuse to leave her with those men. You know, he's 42 years old, Top is. Why is he with my 19-year-old daughter? I believe she got on drugs. She dropped out of school. She quit her job. She wouldn't take care of Callie.
I believe both parties had involvement with drugs. Now, whether it was related to this case, and truly that's not up for discussion. You know, we're not releasing that at this point.
The coroner's report says Callie Jobe died from abusive closed-head trauma. The grandmother says Callie weighed only 17 pounds when she died, dangerously underweight, with more evidence of abuse before the head trauma.
I don't know who whipped her like that. The baby had bruises all over her backside. All I want is justice for Callie. Callie was my world. She was my life. She was my everything.
Well, Lakin Jobe sits in jail. She's awaiting a court-appointed attorney and her upcoming arraignment. Her child abuse charge carries a 5 to 10-year prison term. Nikki Clement thinks that's much too little for what she did to her baby. And Bill, Nikki says the man that Lakin dated before Orlando nearly beat her to death. And she says Lakin gave birth to Callie after a questionable rape in Texas. A sad story.
All right, Randy, thank you. Police say they are following out-of-state leads now on fugitive Brian Brewster's whereabouts.